Good evening and welcome to Part 1 of the Silverton Middle School Promotion Ceremony of 2020. Part 2 will happen tomorrow with our drive-through ceremony from 5 to 7 p.m. What a strange time that we're living in, but in spite of what we're going through, we still want to take the time to congratulate and celebrate Silverton Middle School's 8th grade class of 2020 and the Silverton High School class of 2024, if you can believe that. We are here to celebrate as you take your next big step in life, the transition to high school. And although we have put a lot of emphasis on academics, I want you to remember that moving forward in your life, the most important things have to do with who you are and how you conduct yourself. The most important things are not what the world promotes, fame, money, or power. It is far more valuable to care for those around you, to work hard to better yourself so that you can serve your family and community, to make a meaningful difference in the world in the small and ordinary circumstances of life, and to love one another deeply, especially your family. I believe you have shown your character over the past 3 years at Silverton Middle School, and that will serve you well going into high school. You'll have to be flexible, be willing to adapt, to work hard, and to navigate a school filled with 1,300 students who you'll be sharing the halls with. That's a big task, but we all know that you can do it. Just remember that as you take your next steps, the things you learned, your character, and the people who care about you will help carry you through whatever life brings your way. Congratulations.
Good day, class of 2024. I'm Wade Lockett, principal at Silverton High School. Congratulations on this milestone of completing your middle school years and commencing to the high school. As memorable as the previous 3 years have been, the next 4 promise to be even more exciting. Heck, you're beginning your high school years in the middle of a global pandemic. What could be more memorable than that? As you enter Silverton High School as a freshman, you will think that you have all the time in the world to do the things you want to do in high school. Our graduating seniors felt the same way when they came here 4 years ago. I can tell you, those years go fast. And at the end of your time at SHS, what will be left will be the product of the things you do here on a daily basis. Get involved, be active, be positive. Great times, great success, and great memories won't exist at the end of your career at Silverton High School unless you create them during your time here. We are looking forward to having the class of 2024 as an integral part of Fox Nation next fall. Welcome to Silverton High School. Go Foxes!
Hi, 8th graders. Congratulations. My name is Dan Bush. I'm the Assistant Superintendent for the Silver Falls School District. And back in November, I spoke to you at your Veterans Day Assembly. I was so impressed with the work that you had done that day to honor our veterans that live in Silverton and the surrounding area. One of the comments I made at that assembly was the importance of taking time to pause and honor the things that are really important to us as a culture. And as you go through the next 4 years of high school, I want to encourage you to take time to pause and take things in. There's an expression that says, don't forget to smell the roses. And it's an expression reminding us that we walk by things that are beautiful. We experience things every single day. But if we don't take time out to take in the true beauty or take in and savor the moments, they'll just go right past us. And so as you go through these next 4 years of high school, I would just encourage you to, with your friends, with your family, to take in and savor every single moment. Don't just walk by a flower and notice that it's beautiful. Take in the smells as well. The next 4 years will go by really quickly for you. And I just hope that you, when you get past those next 4 years, you'll not only be able to look back and kind of taste those things, smell those things, be able to visualize the important things. So take it all in over the next 4 years. So don't forget to smell the roses as you head on into high school, and good luck. Thank you.
Hey everyone, I'm Bradley Parks and I'm honored to be one of your 2020 virtual promotion speakers. Wow, how things have changed since we started here at Silverton Middle School. When we first got here, I don't think any of us expected that this is how we'd end it. 6th grade started 3 long years ago, but I still remember my first day like it was yesterday. We arrived not knowing what to expect and being pretty nervous. Little us didn't know that we were going to get pimples, go through petty drama, or make new friends. Winston Churchill once said, "Success is going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm." For some, middle school can feel full of failure, academically, emotionally, and socially. Yet here we are after some failures and lots of successes, enthusiastically getting ready to take the next step into adulthood. Although our time at the middle school has been cut short, I'm thankful for the many memories we have shared. Outdoor school in 6th grade with very cold showers and long nature studies, being able to play sports and getting our own lockers that we all thought we were going to use in 7th grade, haha. Finally, in 8th grade, we did our last STAR test, fitness gram pacer tests, jammers, and our very last mile. We even got to skip S-back, hallelujah. Believe it or not, in each part of our middle school experience, we may have failed one way or another, whether it was not being able to open our locker or getting a bad grade on a test. But through these failures, we have also somehow succeeded. Succeeded by sticking through the tough times even if we didn't know if it was ever going to get better. Succeeded by adapting to the crazy, changing world that we live in. And succeeded by coming out of this stronger and more prepared than any other class of 8th graders before us. Although this is not the way that any of us wanted to finish our middle school years, we made it through with some failures and lots of successes. As I come to a close, I would like to thank our supportive parents and wonderful staff. They have been by our side, rooting for us since the moment we stepped into middle school. I would also like to give a shout out to us. Give yourself a pat on the back. We made it through another chapter in our life, and as we move forward together, remember that attitude is everything. We've come out the other side, and now we go on, taking it one step at a time, one foot after the next, on our way to do big things.
Hello, my name is Ellie Trager. I am honored to be given the opportunity to speak in front of you today at Silverton Middle School's 8th grade promotion. I'm sure this is not how any of us thought our promotion would go, but here we are. 2020 has been a year like no other. If you would have told us in the beginning of September that we would be ending our 8th grade year on March 13th due to a global pandemic, I assure you, you would have been laughed at. But things changed quickly when COVID-19 hit our country. That means that me, you, and everyone who's living it will forever be a part of history. The question is, how do we influence that history moving forward? The great Abraham Lincoln once said, "The best way to predict the future is to create it." So despite the clearly unpredictable curveballs we've been thrown, we can still have the opportunity to create the future we want. Let's face it, COVID-19 for us has meant no more group activities, no classrooms, and no sports. It has been quite a bit of change in a very short period of time. But I think now more than ever, we should really listen to Lincoln's words and create the future we want to see. I know it may seem impossible, and we may feel like we've hit rock bottom. But the good thing is, when you've hit rock bottom, there's only one way to go, and that's up. Through this experience, we are learning much more than we think we are. Maybe not from books or from articles, but we're learning from life. Corona is teaching us how tough we are, even if we don't see it yet. That's why I predict the class of 2024 will be stronger, more appreciative, and more ready to learn than any entering freshman class in the history of Silverton High School. I believe in each and every one of you, and I am so proud to say, congratulations class of 2024 for promoting from the 8th grade. Let's go create the future.
Our first award this evening is our Orville Roth Spirit of Service Award. Roth has been a partner with us and has been very supportive of our middle school for many years. Orville Roth, who passed away in 2013, was a huge supporter of our community. No job was too small for Orville, and regardless of what he did, it was always with a positive attitude. This award is given to a student who embodies Orville's dedication to service and demonstrates a strong work ethic. So this is a quote from a teacher about the person who won this award. "There's no job too big or too small for her. She is the epitome of a golden volunteer. She wants to help, needs to help, and will help others. She serves with a smile. She not only does her schoolwork and does it well, but she always has time to take on other projects that benefit those around her and in the community. Her leadership skills, kindness, enthusiasm, and work ethic are just a few reasons why Ellie Trager will rule the world one day. Congratulations, Ellie, on winning the Orville Roth Spirit of Service Award and for working so hard and giving so much to SMS over the last 3 years. You will be missed. Spencer Enderley, who passed away 2 years ago, was a model of perseverance, the steady persistence in doing something, especially in spite of difficulties, obstacles, or discouragement. The difference with Spencer, though, was that he not only persevered, but he did so with grace and love, spreading happiness wherever he went. His sense of humor and optimism were evident to all. I want to recognize Spencer's family. I know that even though 2 years have passed, things are still really difficult. And it means a lot to us and to me personally that you would let us honor Spencer in this way. I just wish it could be in person. The Spencer Enderley Memorial Award is given to a student who embodies Spencer's example of perseverance, mixed with a positive outlook and an infectious joy. This year's award winner is someone who does just that. She has faced obstacles throughout her life, but has always powered through the difficulties, keeping a great attitude. She not only works extremely hard at school, but spends a lot of time and energy supporting and caring for her family, and she doesn't complain about her challenges. That is something that we at school sometimes don't notice. But juggling school and home is a lot of responsibility and stress on any kid, but this student has persevered through it and does so with joy and a willing heart. This year's Spencer Enderley Memorial Award goes to Sandy Gaspar. Congratulations, Sandy.